video I just want to talk about GPU turbo. Yes guys, I think you have heard about this term. Actually GPU is like graphic processing unit. And what is GPU turbo? A lot of companies are hyping, like giving a key name to this, and they are saying that this will increase the performance and it makes efficiency little go higher and power consumption will be less reduced by using this. Actually what is it? We'll go deep into it. Roll the intro. So, what is GPU turbo actually? So it's like a term graphic processing acceleration something, or it increases performance, efficiency, and power consumption, and heat dissipation will be less. It will liquefy your performance. So what happens actually, basic principle and basic concept behind this is actually they are reusing the frames. So thinking from the scratch, what happens is, now when you're playing game, you see frame drops. So we measure the frame drops with frame per second, FPS. So a lot of frames are coming. This you can take it like video is playing in the game. So a lot of frames are coming, and sometimes if you have any action is there, and action is, you can see like glitterish thing. So that is nothing but frame drop. Frames per second is a measure for measuring the frames. By using the existing limited resources, like the processor is fixed, the GPU is fixed, and battery is fixed. Everything are fixed. With using the limited resources only, we are transforming to new efficiency levels and new power consumption levels. So here we doesn't require any hardware thing, and we doesn't require any overclocking. Actually, if we do overclocking, our battery consumption will be high. So you are not required to do anything. We are just by giving a software update or so the old phones using this GPUs, like any GPU with the accustomed updates can be updated, and thereby their efficiency will be increased. So it's like a software update. So integrated hardware is already present. That means that our limited resources are already present. Now we are using some software things. So integrated hardware and software development is what we define GPU turbo. So what happens is, like when the game is playing, so we see frame drops. To avoid that, they are saving one frame. One frame has been generated by GPU. They are storing that frame for sake of using it again, reusing thing. So they have just saved it. Now when the second frame comes, if the second frame is same to the first frame, they will copy the same frame which they have stored. So they will display the same thing. So it assumes, or it makes us look like it's like butter smooth. So what they are doing is they are reusing the frames, or they are reusing some parts of the frame. Or if we have just stored the frame which is like in a temp buffer, now they are again taking that frame or the parts of the frame. Say we have these many types of frames. They are claiming that 60% efficiency of performance can be increased, and 30% battery performance will be increased in terms of consumption. So battery consumption will be less. How means we are reusing the frame, so we are not consuming battery again, and heat dissipation will be more accurate because we are already generated. We are not giving extra load on the processor or GPU. So heat dissipation will be less and liquefy your process. That means cool process. So you will not see any heat or heat issues while you are gaming. So this is what actually GPU turbo is, and they are still implementing, and hope to see in so many Snapdragon chipset. And again, in your new mobiles, like old mobiles also can take this by OTA or software update, and can hence efficiency of your GPU and your processor can be improved by this update. And software equipment which they are using senses things in the gaming atmosphere situation where what they have to use. So what all stored in buffer they will take, which are required for the next frame, and they will act on it, and it actually senses which frame to be coming next and which frame they have stored should be coming next. So it will all the process has been in a simultaneous way, in a sensing way, so that they can sense which frame to come and which frame they have stored should be shooted now on the video output of the user, and hence amplifying the efficiency of the user. So that's all from today's video. Hope to see you next time. Signing off, Tech Bytes.